with YouTube first. Okay, so now you're working on YouTube. Slight problem is, hi Junior, you're my favorite content creator right now. Well, appreciate, thank you for the compliment, man. But if anybody's in the UK, this whole eclipse thing was meant to happen. I didn't see nothing, bro. Hello, Ďanis. I'm just trying to figure out. Hold on YouTube. I might have to go back, stop the stream, and start it up again. All right, let me do that. There should be a method. All right, we're definitely back now then. Right. One thing is for sure, though, is that we are live here, there. Right. Broadcasting there. Yeah, okay, we're also broadcasting there. Right then. All right, we're back. I'm not sure if many people are going to be here today. It's a pretty spontaneous stream. Well, this year, I'm not sure how many live streams I'm going to do. I think I'm going to be a bit more strategic with my live streams. No solar eclipse whatsoever. Like, I mean, I've been here, I've had my window open, been looking and making sure that I'm on, like, at the correct time and everything. I ain't seen nothing, so. Aston Villa save football today. Is this the real kit, or I can't? There's the heart there, so I'm not sure if it's the actual real one. Must be. I'm not sure if it's him or it's his impersonator. It's actually me, bro. Okay, I just want to make sure that. Name the city where you currently live in. It starts with a C. Because only Kit would know that. Alright, okay, it is Kit. Caledon, Ontario. Aston Villa saves football today. I mean... Kit, I thought you said you don't care about PSG. Small club. I thought PSG is a small club. Why are you bothered? Alright, let's... Bro, it's just in France. In Nice, absolutely stunning. Of course. Are you back in Canada now, though? Let me turn on commentary. You guys should be able to hear the commentary now.
Who are still very much in pre-season mode.
Well, it certainly is. I'm interested. I'm looking forward to seeing first 5 or 10 minutes done. I think we'll get an indication of where both
stream's
teams
already
are,
bugging.
You're right to point out.
Hold on.
So here they come. The captains at the front of the line, John McGinn of Aston Villa, Marquinhos for Paris Saint-Germain. Lead out the teams who picked up the 2 big trophies. They will walk past them. The Europa League trophy and, of course, the Champions League trophy. And the captains will carry them out. The big one
generational lag, bro.
Marquinhos is the one that these two are chasing this season, with Paris Saint-Germain looking for this historic 3-peat.
Allez, Marquis. You're lagging. I know, bro. I don't know. We come back to the UK and all of a sudden everything.
Stadium, which is in the shadows of the Austrian Alps. And tonight we wonder who will prevail, Brummie Brilliance or Parisian Panache in the Austrian city of Salzburg.
That's how much I'm gonna have to. I'm not even sure who's on the spot. It's good now. It's still very bad on my end.
It's certainly a different looking Aston Villa team to the one we saw line up in Istanbul the night they won the Europa League against 𝙭, but there's a much more familiar look when you go down the line for Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, the first thing you would say is yes, is the answer to that.
All right, let's go.
I know they've got one or two faces, a strong bench, PSG, but I look at the Aston Villa side, you'd be very near saying it's unrecognisable to the one we saw towards the end of last season. But when one door closes, another one opens, so it's an opportunity for other players.
Let me know if like the quality and everything is okay. Everything sounds okay.
𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏, who's known nothing but success as the head coach at Paris Saint-Germain, and his opposite number tonight, 𝙀𝙖 Emery, still has some work to do to get his team exactly. So Paris Saint-Germain have given as much rest as possible to a lot of the big names after the World Cup.
𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎 or 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼. It's probably going to be 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼.
𝙀𝙬𝘼𝙎𝙏.
I'm surprised 𝙀𝙬𝘼 is starting though. That is a bit of a surprise. Magnus 𝙀𝙀𝘼.
The likes of Marquinhos, 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎, Vitinha, Nuno Mendes all play tonight. Dembele and Fabian Ruiz are subs.
It's good. Just put the camera down a bit.
And 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼. And there's the referee.
There we go.
Martin, he was denied access into the US for the World Cup in the summer. The Somalian is now the first non-European man to referee the Super Cup, and it's a big night for him.
All right.
There's the Aston Villa captain, John McGinn.
Allez Paris, let's go.
He'll be joined by Paris Saint-Germain's Brazilian captain, Marquinhos.
Allez Marquis. Guys, the season is starting now. No spoilers. Absolutely no spoilers. Please, guys. For me, for everybody in the chat, if you do, it's a straight ban.
So Aston Villa far from full strength tonight. Concert, Watkins, Garnacho and Martinez didn't travel. 𝙀𝙀𝘋𝙀 has gone back on loan to Crystal Palace today. Onana and Manzambi injured. 𝙀𝙀, Morgan Rogers, 𝙬𝙀 sold.
Where do you watch it? Depends where you are. But I'm currently in the UK, so it's on, I guess, TNT Sport. But for me, I'm watching it on HBO Max.
Only 5 who started in Istanbul start tonight. 𝙀𝙀𝘋𝙀.
Allez Paris, come on. Allez Marquis, let's go boys. On va commencer la saison, les gars.
There's no argument that team is the best club side on the planet.
What is the stadium? It's the stadium in Salzburg.
In pre-season, Villa do remain this work in progress with the summer window still open.
Why is Dembele not playing? He's not fit enough to start. He's on the bench. Speak of the devil, he's on my screen right now.
Dembele, the former Ballon d'Or winner, who's going to start off tonight.
All right, come on, let's get going.
So we're all set.
Come on.
Finishes June the 4th in Madrid, the Champions League final. Are you ready, Mike?
And we are off. Let's go.
So this is the 51st edition of the Super Cup. The first one was between Ajax and AC Milan in 1973.
The new kid is actually not that bad when I'm looking at it, but it's a downgrade to be honest. Nah, I think this for me is probably my favorite PSG home kit ever. For me, it looks. I love the blue. I didn't really like last year's home kit all that much. Like it was all right, but it's not really my favorite. All right, PSG, don't do anything silly.
Who's chasing down up there at 17 and 𝙀𝙀𝘋𝑼𝑎 at 19.
Remarkable, isn't it?
All right, hopefully we're gonna be a lot better, like of a start compared to last year. It's 𝙀𝙀𝘋𝑼𝑎 false 9. I mean, they're gonna rotate a lot anyways.
He was away with Portugal in the summer. Marquinhos, the captain. And now 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝑗𝑎𝑑uh out there.
Alrighty, tranquille. Guys, actually, bro, you know what? I'm not sure if I'll be able to look at the chat like during the actual game itself. If you guys know this, for me, whenever PSG play, I can't look at, chat during it.
Switch positions.
Good switch. I'm surprised Hakimi's starting though.
Here's 𝙋𝙊𝘿𝘾𝘼𝘎𝘾, who didn't feature much for the French during the summer. It's the first time tonight, though, that he's been involved in pre-season for PSG.
It's a little bit slack there from Pacho, wasn't it?
Oh, that was Nuno.
Down there, serial winners in every sense of the word. 𝙋𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘎 won 13 major trophies in 3 years with Paris Saint-Germain.
That's an insane stat.
Won 8 of his 12 meetings with the man in the opposite dugout tonight, 𝙀𝙖𝙖𝘾𝘼.
I think the only trophies he's not won with PSG were the Coupe de France last year, and the Champions League in 2024. That's it. And obviously, and the Club World Cup. That's it.
𝙭𝙭 who wins Aston Villa a free kick and an opportunity.
Warns Emery with a buzz cut.
Safanov's goal. There's 𝙀𝙭𝙭. Won his 5th Europa League last season, the only coach to win it with 3 different clubs. He's also coached more European games than any Spanish coach, which I found out this week.
It's news to me, that one. It's incredible the end to the
Bro, we actually need to watch out with these set pieces, bro. Because it was set pieces that did it last time. Come on.
So keep an eye on the big man, 𝙊𝙭. It's gone in towards him. He stands at 6'4", the teenager. Here's the Villa captain, John McGinn. That's a very good ball into the Paris Saint-Germain box, and 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎, the very dependable central defender, was underneath it to clear.
It's a lovely ball. It was all about the run outside John McGinn there from Matty Cash. She made the defender drop off and gave John the space to put the ball in the box.
I must say, of course, I needed a double take when I saw Matty Cash with the skin out there.
I need to be honest with you. I just looked down at his number to check my notes.
Is it? Oh!
It's excellent down that side for Aston Villa.
Oh!
And good defending, put behind by 𝙎𝙭𝘾𝘼, but that's the kind of start they'll be looking for. Big night for 𝙬𝙭𝘭, who left Aston Villa in the summer for Paris Saint-Germain. He's starting off on the bench. So 𝙊𝙭 is right in there on the goalkeeper. George Hemmings is right in there on the goal line. There's the big centre forward for Aston Villa. Corner taken by Buendia, just over the head of Torres and headed away by 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑝𝑒𝑟. When I first glanced down there, I thought Alan was right back, I thought he can't be, he's in the studio.
Honestly, I've got to be brutally honest with you. I was watching them warm up as well, but when I saw him going the overlap by John McGinn, I had to check my notes.
𝙊𝙭's layoff was just a fraction heavy. So 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑝𝑒𝑟 for Paris Saint-Germain, intercepted there by John McGinn. I think this midfield for Aston Villa, the central two, are fascinating tonight. Kamara just back from injury, hasn't played since January. And João Gomes, the summer signing from Wolves.
As he does. Ah.
Solid challenge.
Matson playing out there at left back. It's
foul.
His position for now, but Matteo Ruggeri from Atletico Madrid is, I think, pretty much on the verge of becoming an Aston Villa player.
I'll tell you, Fletch, I was watching 𝙊𝙭 there when Matson won the ball, and he went short and made a brilliant run, a spin in behind the fullback, 𝙬𝙭𝘾𝑼. Probably could have and should have got it.
How was it down there at pitch level? Because warm. It's warmer down there than it is up here.
It certainly is. It's very warm.
A very, very cagey start to start things off.
Similar situation here.
Played forward by Pau Torres, intercepted by Marquinhos. It's only 24 days since the World Cup final. Players are at various stages of pre-season preparation. The players from England and France have had one more day than the ones who played in the final, so it might take a while before everyone's on the same page. I wonder whether we'll actually see the best of the teams until after this 3-week international break in September.
I think that's a fair point. It's a valid point. There's no doubt a lot of the players will feel the effects of the World Cup. I read somewhere there was 9 involved in the bronze playoff. I'll give you an indication they've not had a lot of time off.
Bro, my thing here is so choppy, bro.
It's a full stadium as well. I mean, the Paris Paris Saint-Germain supporters travel brilliantly, and the Aston Villa fans are out in force. And
it's not a good ball.
Today, didn't we, in the centre, aren't they?
Yeah, aren't they? They travel well, lots of families, kids, and they were in great form.
You know, I wouldn't mind 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘶𝙗𝘏 scoring on his debut.
And of course, the other support. We enjoy going there, don't we, Paris?
It's interesting the way the two managers have gone about pre-season. Villa have played 6 friendly matches. PSG didn't report until, I think it was the 25th of July, so this is just their 3rd game back. So, I mean, that should tell you where the fitness levels are for the respective sides. That's a nice layoff by 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝘾𝘼𝑖𝑎𝑙, but then a bit heavy back to him from the new signing 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝘾𝘼𝑖𝑎𝑙, who they signed from Monaco.
Lindelof did well there. Fletcher just stood in his way. Didn't let 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑖𝑎𝑙 go back round him.
Just what?
Yeah, just in a couple of games, as you mentioned, PSG, a defeat to Mallorca, and was it a draw with United and 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑗𝑾, so it's not a lot of football.
Torres picks out 𝙀𝙀𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎. He goes then towards that run of Hemmings, who'd come in from the left-hand side. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑗𝑾 trying to thread it through. Nuno Mendes.
Come on, Nuno.
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝑎𝑙. You could make a strong case, in my opinion, that at the end of last season he was the best player in the world for the last couple of months.
Yeah.
You said it, not me.
I think about that to have an argument with you, but it's a fair point. And of course, he's had a good rest this summer, hasn't he?
Absolutely. It's 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑖𝑎𝑙 who's just come inside.
Oh!
Making that trademark run down the right. Across, but that's calm defending from Torres initially.
All right.
Aston did well, because a brilliant first touch from 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝑎𝑙 in his chest.
Cash beaten in the air by Nuno Mendes. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑖𝑎𝑙 Neves with the flick on. Pressure here on the Villa goal.
No one's there. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Dang it, it's hot in Europe, bro.
Are they your favourites at the outset, Paris Saint-Germain, for the Champions League again?
Well, as you know, they were last year, I beg your pardon. I just think there'll be stiffer competition from other teams. I think Madrid will be better. I think Barcelona will be better. You know, interesting what we'll get from the English sides. But right now, if you're asking me who I'd take to win, I would say yes, I'd take them again.
𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑖𝑎𝑙 challenging 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑖𝑎𝑙.
I'm done. Sha la 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 la. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑖𝑎𝑙. Sha la 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 la. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑖𝑎𝑙.
Strengthen them considerably.
𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑖𝑎𝑙 back to 𝙬𝙬𝘼, to 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑖𝑎𝑙. Paris Saint-Germain starting to control.
You know what? I don't mind that pot shot.
Because I saw Ramos has left. Was it Atletico Madrid? Yeah, I think he went to Atletico Madrid. So,
Junior, what do you think of PSG thinking of wanting to sign 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑖𝑙? We already have 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑖𝑙 and 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑖𝑙. Well, I think if we sign one, I've heard that we might send 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑖𝑙 to Juve on a loan, or that we'll send 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑖𝑙 on a loan. So we wouldn't have all 3 of them, because we signed 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑖𝑙 from Milan as our 3rd keeper. So
Victor Lindelof. It's a nice pass up the line to John McGinn. Good tackle on him though by Nuno Mendes.
Go on, Kvara.
Neves, and then 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑖𝑎𝑙. Hash got back well, so did John. That's nicely done from Aston Villa. Here's 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑗𝑾, youngest player to start in a Super Cup final. And losing out on this occasion to 𝙋𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
You're just willing them to do well, aren't you? You really are.
If he does
The
score,
thing is, he's French.
to score in the competition. Patrick Kluivert was 2 years older than him. He's the youngest at the moment.
Foul, ref. Thank you.
It's to his credit that he's been given the chance to start over 𝙀𝙬𝘖𝙀𝙗𝘼, who's on the bench as well.
I saw the lads, I was down
Oh,
when the bus arrived.
Miguel!
Coming off, and I saw 𝙀𝙬𝘖𝙀𝙗𝘼 coming off, and I thought, you know, he'd have a reasonable chance of starting, but it just shows you the faith that Unai Emery has in the young man.
Fine duo with the pass to 𝙀𝙖𝘖𝘖. Bit of space now for Kamara for Aston Villa.
Oh, watch this.
He's going to hit one as well. It's not a bad effort, just wide.
He was given a lot of time, wasn't he?
Too much time.
There wasn't a cue to close him down, that's for sure. Struck it reasonably well. It's never getting in. Reasonable effort.
We're just not really doing what we want to do with the ball. But Villa, they played well. I think you can see that they're a bit fresher, a bit more sharp than we are.
Maatsen forward towards Hemmings, who spins away. He's a young player that Aston Villa bought from the Nottingham Forest Academy. A couple of appearances last season, started a Europa League match and came on in a game against Arsenal. He's another one they've got high hopes for. Just a bit of background on 𝙀𝙀𝘖𝘶. He was actually playing for the Luxembourg senior team, and then England got a hold of him, put him into the under-17s group. He was playing for Metz as a 16-year-old in the French league. Born in Enfield, grew up in Luxembourg. I think they've got really high hopes for him. I think people in high places think he's got a real chance to be something decent, Brian 𝙀𝙀𝘶.
The one thing that strikes you, obviously, Dan, when you look at him, is his physicality. He's what a size of a man.
Do you know what, though, Ali? He moves well.
Yeah,
for a big fella, when you see him closing people down.
Yeah. I think is it 6'3", 6'4" he is?
6'4", yeah. Gomez over there, Villa's number 35.
Well done, easy.
Now 𝙀𝙀𝘖𝘖𝘖.
Cute. Just pass it around a bit. I'm done, Nuno. Oh, never mind.
𝙀𝙀𝘶 was another one who was last season developed. Really came into his own, didn't he, in that central defensive position alongside Marquinhos.
I tell you what he didn't do. He didn't have a great World Cup, actually, though, did he? But I take your point.
Cashing quickly on Nuno Mendes. The assistant wasn't sure. The referee gave the throw in Aston Villa's way.
I think it ended up a good guess from the referee.
Just on Boubacar Kamara, who's had the shot, 3 significant knee injuries as an Aston Villa player, and you're just keeping your fingers crossed he can get.
Oh, sorry, Dylan. I'm just seeing your chat right now. I love Suzuki, one of my favorite player.
For quite some time.
He's a good player. He had I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really know much about him before the World Cup. Well, he looks like a quality keeper. Now, do we really need him? I'm not sure.
Did well, took it in well, didn't he?
Torres with the ball, 𝙀𝙀𝘖𝘖𝘖 with the flick, 𝙀𝙀𝘖𝘖𝘖 there with a slightly heavy pass, and 𝙀𝙀𝘖𝘖𝘖 read it well, but Hemmings was just trying to get in there for Aston Villa.
His movement was good.
That's a wee bit sloppy from Marquinhos. Here's Kamara for Villa.
Yeah, we've been really sloppy.
Kamara 𝙬𝙬 back to help out the fullback and did well. 𝙬𝙬
I'm done.
There aren't many wingers in the world who defend as well as him.
No. That's it, yeah. I'll never forget that final. The first final when they dismantled into Milan with 5 minutes to go, and he ran back 80 yards and got a tackle in the left back position. That stuck with me, that did.
Ḥakimi finds 𝙭𝙭𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. Now 𝙭𝙬𝙦.
Et nous chantons encore. Nous sommes les Parisiens, fidèles à nos couleurs. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Nous sommes les Parisiens. Et nous chantons encore. Nous sommes les Parisiens.
𝙬𝙬𝘖𝙾𝑼𝙎. Now 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝙎𝑎. Across quickly. I think that's been a feature for Aston Villa so far. They're not giving the Paris Saint-Germain attacking players any time to settle.
Closing down, fullbacks are closing down very quickly in wide areas. Matching out again to 𝙬𝙬𝘋𝑖𝑚𝑖.
It's good play. Hemmings picks up the loose ball and powers forward now for Aston Villa. Excellent play from the teenager, apart from that little pass there.
I think he's a little bit unlucky, you know. I'm not sure either 𝙬𝙤𝘼𝑗𝑎𝑙 or 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑗𝑎𝑙 were expecting it.
Yeah, it does look. Yeah. So now it's 𝙬𝙑𝑟 who's in the middle there.
He's gone to play as a centre forward essentially now, and now he's started to drift out towards the left. So 𝙬𝙑𝑟 is through the middle. ḥakimi's filled the void on the right, and this is 𝙭𝙭𝘶. 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝑝𝑖𝙎. Good pressure on the ball then from 𝙬𝙤𝘼.
Certainly the highest up the pitch we've seen Nuno Mendes.
𝙬𝙑𝘼 with the lovely ball out to ḥakimi, who delivers the cross. 𝙭𝙭𝘶.
Oh! Find someone?
Here's Mendes. 𝙬𝙑𝘼 wants wriggling around. He's so difficult to get
Finish?
the ball. Here's 𝙭𝙬𝘼 with the shot. 𝙭𝙬𝘼 with the save. By Cash. He can't have seen that until late, the Aston Villa goalkeeper.
It's a good save. Can't believe the feet from 𝙬𝙬𝘼.
Go on, 𝙬𝙑𝑟. Finish him. Yes! Woo! Let's go! And the first goal of the season is scored by 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑚𝑖. Vamos! Come on! He's back. He's back.
Absolutely remarkable. And it's all about how early he hits it. Because the goalkeeper's moving to his left-hand side. And he hits it.
What a goal. Yeah, it's a good finish. It's a good finish. Shout out Bassi, respecting. Bassi, listen, you may go and get flack, but hey, I respect you going giving respect to PSG. Top 10 respect moments in football.
Absolutely terrific to watch, but this...
It's a finish.
I'll just talk you through it. It's the speed he hits it after he cuts inside. There. You know, there's no delay at all, Darren. In, bang. And the goalkeeper...
Deco will buy 𝙬𝙑𝘼𝑗𝑎𝑙. Deco and Barca don't got the money to buy 𝙬𝙑𝘼𝑗𝑎𝑙. Bro, buddy, PSG are saying, if you want to buy 𝙬𝙑𝘼𝑗𝑎𝑙, you need... I mean, if you want Barcola, 150 mil. 𝙬𝙑𝘼𝑗𝑎𝑙 is going for like 250.
Scoring season of his career. And the celebrations down there from 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘖, the Paris Saint-Germain.
Oh.
He's one of the best in the world. Some might say he's the best in the world. And he's just scored an absolute beauty to get this super
Foul.
up and underway in Salzburg. I mean, it's also the first moment of the season where we needed 𝙋𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘖 just for a couple of minutes.
We've started high. If we can keep that standard up this season, we'll be doing all right. That was magical.
You're right to me at the back end of May. Do you remember the first goal we commentated on this season?
Yeah. We will not forget that. As I said earlier, Dan, beautiful.
Come on, let's get another one. Let's get another one.
You can see the goalkeeper still going to his left-hand side, bang, it's by him. Beautiful strike.
So Paris Saint-Germain 1, Aston
Is it
Villa.
Vitinha, Hakimi? Are they crossing this one? I think.
𝙀𝙪𝙨𝘾𝘼𝘖 with a quite wonderful goal here in Salzburg. Now they've got to defend this free kick for PSG.
Come on, if we can score here.
Which is sent square
Nuno.
to Nuno Mendes, who hits a tracks it wide.
I don't. I like the idea. I like the idea though.
The last time they failed to score a goal, Paris Saint-Germain, was on the 12th of January against Paris FC.
29 games.
Yeah.
Is it that far back?
Again.
Damn. I didn't even know that stat. Yeah, that was in the Coupe de France game. Foul. Merci. Bien joué, Magnès. Bien joué, Magnès. Gliouche.
They make the point, they're going to add Ferran Torres to the mix.
Oh man, it's a good thing having I enjoyed the summer with France and Canada. Mais les gars, c'est le PSG. Le PSG.
So Coutinho's got Hakimi alongside him for the free kick.
Was PSG going for the sextuple? No, they didn't win the Coupe de France, so at the best it's a quintuple.
𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘖's gone forward with Marquinhos, and it does go out here to 𝙀𝙖. Wants to burst away from Maatsen and pull back the cross. Macho got a piece of it. Maatsen then recovered but loses it. Here's Vitinha, 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘖. Out it goes to the goal scorer, 𝙀𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘖.
Go on, Kvara.
Look at that.
Skips through one.
Over
Nah, nothing there. No. He was. That's not a fed. Nah,
into a really good position.
In a great position. I want to talk
they're done well.
briefly. Do you know who he's like in many ways, moving the top half of his body? Chris Waddle.
I think so.
Who?
I couldn't agree more.
Who?
Agree more, which is the biggest compliment.
This grandpa. Who? Chris who? Chris who? Bro, look at dinosaur era footballers, bro.
The top half of your body and you're away 3 yards.
By the way, can 𝙬𝙾𝘼𝘋 borrow your pass to get back into the stadium? Based on what 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝑎 has just done there. I was told today that since he made his debut in the Premier League for Wolves, he's made more tackles, 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝑚, than any other player in Europe.
Okay, fair enough.
If you'd asked me that question, I would have had a few names that you before I popped up with young Noves.
Exactly. Feels like an important 10 minutes here for Aston Villa, the way that Paris Saint-Germain are playing after the goal.
I'm trying to think what game United we watched Gomez. Was it Liverpool? He played very well, wasn't it?
Nuno Mendes, 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘖.
What a given goal that
Now
is.
look at the
Oh, yo.
First time.
No, you can't.
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑖𝑠 coming in.
Finish! No! How did he find no one?
What a break for Villa that is.
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼's cross. Torres with the header.
How did we not score?
By John McGinn. I mean, he wouldn't have given it a chance, but he would have missed all 4 of them.
The give and go.
It's a crazy give and go.
What about the little drop of the shoulder? 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘋 first to send
We're feeling ourselves now. Mais faut marquer encore.
Oh, brilliant. The easiest thing to do for 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼 was hit it with his left foot. He didn't let it through him right foot.
Oh, he just.
For Hakimi.
That's hard to miss all of them.
Well, I'm just
Luis Enrique's annoyed.
He's the right back who was right on the penalty spot again.
There's Matty Cash. Victor Lindelof, who started that European final in central midfield, is back in more familiar surroundings at centre-back alongside Pau Torres tonight. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙗 not here, Garnacho's not here. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙗𝑿𝑖 Watkins isn't here. Nor is...
Wait, why is Garnacho not there? Hold on, guys, hold on. Garnacho wasn't at the World Cup. Why isn't Garnacho here?
Today, the Canadian striker, 𝙬𝙬 is another player that they're supposedly on the verge of signing. But when you think about the players...
Jonathan David to Villa. That's not a bad move. Who scored? 𝙬𝙬.
Well, Darren, you hope they're going to be okay, but they are massive, massive shoes to fill, and they're going to have to fill them. Because as you know, they get Champions League football as well.
Here's 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙗. Up it goes to 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑎, who's going to try and use his size against 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑎. That's good play by the centre forward. Now John McGinn, in goes the goal. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑎's header! Oh, it's a fraction wide, and we were right behind.
That's too close. That's too close. That's too close.
Dying to see the side net bulge there. He gets up well, and you know
he's done well.
He actually, the header's correct. He just doesn't get enough on it.
It's a good move there by Villa. We need to be mindful.
The cross was going, trying to find the inside of the post rather than the outside. Clearly, very unlucky. Lovely ball in from McGinn.
One thing I would say, he's not a difficult player to find for a wide player with a cross. You can't just put it in there because he's going to find a bit of space.
Great option.
He's got the size.
Absolutely, it's a great option to have.
𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎 has to be patient for a game in this Paris Saint-Germain team. He'd start for pretty much everybody else, wouldn't he?
Not really. I think he's the PSG player that played the most minutes last season, so not based off last season at least.
I'll tell you another point that's just been made as well. Maybe one of the bigger losses for Aston Villa, Austin McPhee, the set-piece coach to Chelsea, because it's become such a big part of the way teams play, hasn't it, when you think about it? Here's 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝑎.
All right, come on, rinse him, 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝑎. Finis-le.
Comes Victor Lindelof for Aston Villa. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝑎 with the cross. That's good defending in there by Ian Maatsen.
I was just thinking how times have changed. And the big summer transfers, the set-piece coach going. But you could tell he was a character, and the players liked him, didn't they?
Yeah, it's going to be fascinating too, because we'll talk about this a bit more when we do the Community Shield on Sunday in Cardiff, that there are one or two new rules, laws, interpretations, whatever you want to call it, but the referees are going to put into use in the early weeks of the season, and one of them is wrestling at corners. So how impactful that's going to be, we'll wait and see.
Arsenal.
Cash to McGinn. Nuno Mendes was quickly there for Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain chasing a third successive Champions League title this season. If they do that, they'll become just the fourth side to do it.
Ajax 70s.
Yeah.
Bayern Munich 70s.
Yeah. And Real Madrid did it twice. The Di Stefano team and then the Cristiano Ronaldo group. Champions in France for 5 seasons in a row, 8 times in the last 9 years. Very much the gold standard in European football. Cash's throw towards 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎, gets there first. With the shot, that's an important block by Pacho. Headed on then by João Gomes and cleared away down the side by Achraf Hakimi. Tell you what, Ali, the two young fellas are doing well.
Doing all right, aren't they?
Thank you, Ralph.
And involve themselves in Ings and 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝑼𝑎.
You're absolutely spot on. They're more than holding their own.
Don't forget, we've got the FA Community Shield on Sunday, 2 o'clock, TNT Sports 1, Arsenal against Manchester City. Looking forward to that. Curtain raiser to the new season. Plenty to have have a look at with that one. Also, Celtic against Lask. That's next Wednesday, 7:30. That's a Champions League playoff first leg. TNT Sports 1. And the Premier League season starts with newly promoted Hull City against Manchester United, Saturday the 22nd of August, 11 o'clock in the morning. We're going to kick things off, and that's on the TNT
11 a.m. Okay.
as well. And of course, all of it available on HBO Max. It's been a busy summer in general, hasn't it? When you think about all the sport we've had over the course of it, the World Cup, the
Commonwealth Games.
Yeah, all the sport we've had on TNT Sports over the course of the summer weeks as well. It's not really been a break. Magnus 𝙋𝙊𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
Ah, bien joué, Magnus.
From Monaco, 24. France international.
Ah, it's a bit long. Oh, never mind.
His now is to find out how he gets into this Paris Saint-Germain team on a consistent basis.
It's a challenge for them all, isn't it?
𝙀𝙀𝘖𝑚𝑖 running down that side. Over goes 𝙀𝙀🙗 for Aston Villa. It's good play from 𝙀𝙀🙗. Very aggressive defending, but it worked out well.
Still plenty of time to go, but he's handling 𝙀𝙀𝘖𝑚𝑖 very well. He's certainly quick enough, 𝙀𝙀🙗, isn't he?
Cash straight to Marquinhos. Once he's headed though in front of 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑝𝑆. All of that taking place right in front of Unai Emery.
Dang. Feels good to be back in this setup, now watching games and doing watch-alongs. Obviously, had the entire World Cup.
That's what they all wore, those T-shirts. Can you remember the days of Brian Jackson, people like that?
I remember. Had a great big pal that won the World Superstars, a big lad called 𝙀𝙖𝙀𝘋𝘼, Canadian.
Why can't he? Because of copyright. Copyright. I don't own the copyright. I don't have the right to broadcast the feed. Oh!
The strange thing is that when you walk in, the actual room that he was
5 seconds. Okay, we got burnt. We got burnt.
Which seems quite bizarre. So there's all these tourists taking pictures near the tins of beans, etc. But that's obviously that's where Mozart was born. I mean,
correct.
Who'd do anything like that?
Madness. I enjoyed my wee tour with you today.
So Paris Saint-Germain leading to that quite wonderful 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑚𝑖 goal.
Oh no!
For Aston Villa, and it's young 𝙀𝙀𝑚𝑖ngs running through, and he's still going here, 𝙀𝙀𝑚𝑖ngs. He could have gone down, but he decided to stay up. Now Macho with a chance to shoot. Oh, that's
That was way too close, bro. Way too close. Way too close.
𝙀𝙀𝑚𝑖ngs is really unlucky here, Dan, because he does the right thing. He's onside, Maggio's onside. He gets his body across the defender here, there, and that touch there. It's just the next one. Is it good enough to take him towards goal rather than away from the goal? And it's a reasonable effort. Can't see from this angle.
It's too close. Thing is, though, they've had opportunities. PSG, we've not been at our best. We had that little spell from when we scored the goal, but apart from that, Villa are very much still in this game.
You do get significant departures. It opens up opportunities for other players, young players. They've certainly gone about their work tonight in impressive fashion. 𝙬𝙀𝑚𝑖ngs out there on the left, and big Brian Maggio through the middle. Here's 𝙀𝙖𝑚𝑖. Another great run made from right back by 𝙀𝙀𝑚𝑖. Quickly on the scene was Gomez for Villa. Here's 𝙋𝙀𝙬𝘋𝙾𝑼𝑎𝑠.
Not gonna lie, 𝙋𝙬𝙬𝘋𝙾𝑼𝑎𝑠 look good. For you guys, the more I realize, 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝙼𝑖𝑚𝑖, what a flipping signing. Oh yeah, 70 mil. Oh yeah.
It's good play by 𝙀𝙀𝑚𝑖.
What a signing, bro. Guys, it's 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝑎𝑠 for me. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝑎𝑠 easily top 3 winter transfer windows signings of all time. Easily. You thought what? Van Dijk, who's up there too? Suarez? But I think he's above Suarez. So Suarez when he went to Liverpool.
9 minutes to play in the first.
What a signing, bro.
Paris Saint-Germain about 58% of the ball. They've got the only goal of the game for the man in possession, 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑝𝑆.
Yeah, so it's not been PSG complete dominance.
39 trophies with Paris Saint-Germain, Marquinhos. He can have his own museum.
It's quite incredible, that, isn't it?
𝙀𝙬𝘖's ball to 𝙭𝙬𝘋, now Hakimi.
Il n'y a que ces couleurs qui font battre mon cœur. Aux Parisiens, allez. Aux Parisiens, allez, allez. Aux Parisiens, allez. Aux Parisiens. Offside. What is he? He has to do better there. Watch his line. Sloppy, as in...
My question to you is, what was the assistant waiting for?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Victor Lindelof, now Matty Cash. Hugo Mendes there in a fraction in front of the Villa captain, John McGinn. Here's 𝙊𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑎𝑙. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝙎𝑘𝘼𝑒𝑚𝑖 out there with George Hemmings. No time given again to 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑑𝙎. And now 𝙊𝙬𝘾 can get on the ball for Villa. Marquinhos with a foot in, Vitinha with the instant control. Now the European champions back in possession.
Whoosh. Bien joué, Kvara.
𝙭𝙬𝘼𝑑𝙎.
Keep that in, Kvara.
To keep it in play. The run that he made there took him from wide on the left, right across the pitch to wide on the right. Free kick given against Hemmings.
Come on, let's try to get another one before halftime here.
It's a Paris Saint-Germain team that scored 128 goals across the various competitions last season. As Ali said, 5 of their squad were into double figures. Dembélé was the top scorer with 20. Got the equaliser as well in the Champions League final.
Bien joué.
Running to Hakimi. Now here's Marquinhos, the captain of PSG.
Oh, man, who's...
𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑑𝙎's off and running here. Gets away from 𝙬𝙬𝑃. Still 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑑𝙎. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑏 got the challenge in. 𝙊𝙬𝑘𝘼 gets the shot away. And that's behind for the corner, but 2 down here. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑑𝙎 is one of them, and 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑑𝙎 the other one.
I think it was 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑑𝙎 just get back to prevent the left foot shot. Slack from 𝙬𝙬, very, very slack.
Who's back there?
And it is, as 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑑𝙎 comes back there, makes the tackle. And I think 𝙬𝙬𝑑𝙎 might just kick him. Yeah, he does, kicks his right leg.
Anything. Probably should have been a foul, but just Kvara nicks it off him before he can shoot it. Come on, Yer, come on.
So Aston Villa with a corner. And the Paris Saint-Germain end here inside the Red Bull Arena. No permanent damage to 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑑𝙎. Pau Torres and
Clear.
Victor Lindelof have joined big Brian 𝙊𝙬𝘼 in the middle. That's off the head of Vitinha. Here's McGinn. Lovely turn by John McGinn. Now can he find a teammate? Good ball, good chance.
He has to score that. He has to score that. He has to score that. That's a poor miss. Oh, les gars, on prend la flotte.
And the turn does for 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑑𝙎. The big Brian match was going to be scoring that fletch. I'm sorry. This is brilliant. That back on your right foot, delivery terrific.
So good ball in. Oh, he has to finish that. That's a poor miss. That's a very poor miss.
Young lad's got to score that.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. He found that he got 𝙀𝙪𝙨𝘾𝘼𝑎 in his way, but he's happy to get the free kick. This is a decent spell towards the end of the first half for Aston Villa.
Well,
they found it hard to get the ball at Paris Saint-Germain.
But the last 5 minutes or so, they've 1 or 2 chances, haven't they? You know, like you say, Hemmings running forward. Maggio's shot. He should have scored the header. He certainly created a lot more in the last 5 minutes or so, and another good opportunity from McGinn here.
So let's see what Aston Villa's captain can do with this free kick. 3 minutes to play in the half. And it goes towards Lindelof, and it's headed on, and it's saved by 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
Oh my goodness, how we have not conceded is a mystery. Oh my goodness, we've not been good in these last like 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, I think it was with a header. And it come back to...
I don't think I'm whatchamacallit.
They are checking for a potential penalty here, by the way.
Well, it come back to 𝙀𝙪𝙨𝘾𝑼𝙎, didn't it?
𝙬𝙑𝙎, the Italian, is the video assistant referee. He's just having a look at that. So we'll keep you informed. Check over. No penalty for Aston Villa. I think he was probably just checking whether it was the goalkeeper's hand or a defender's hand.
I think 𝙀𝙀𝙀 ideally would have liked to have hit that with his right foot, but it didn't come down for him.
Bro, we could use half time here.
7 or 8 minutes from Villa. I love a great ball in from McGinn. And swing up. He just heads it down, doesn't he? Yeah, and 𝙀𝙀𝙀's got to head it back across. That's a good header from the skipper defensively.
That's good play from Hemmings. He's played with a lot of confidence down there for Aston Villa in this first half. He's very tidy on the ball.
You can argue they've been 2 of the better players. They really have. Lovely turn.
Plays it through for 𝙀𝙀𝙖. On it goes now for Maggio. Good chance for Aston Villa. Good defending. Maggio! Oh, he's missed it.
I think it hits the post. Oh.
Les gars, aïe, 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 les gars, on prend la flotte.
From Hemmings and 𝙀𝙀𝙖. That are just a different level.
Good spell here from Villa.
Reverse pass. Comes back on. He tries to come back on his right foot. It does. I think it hits the post.
No, Pacho.
Come on his right foot, but his body is so physically strong that he knocks Pacho down.
He could have had a hat-trick in the first half.
Absolutely.
It should have been a corner.
Coutinho beating 𝙀𝙀𝙖 to the ball is João Neves, Nuno Mendes.
Yeah, you got to say John McGinn's getting so as well.
𝙀𝙀𝙖 started to find 1 or 2 pockets of space as well. Aston Villa's number 10. That's a nice pass. Hemmings. Now it goes to McGinn. Cash has made that inverted run. Here's Hemmings for Aston Villa. Maggio on the move in the middle. McGinn. That's crossed in towards Maggio! He scored!
It's about time. It's about time. Honestly, it's so deserved. They've been way better than us in the second half. They've been way better than us in the second half. It's a good move from Villa. Good ball. And he's just out-muscled them. Yeah, no, they've been definitely better than us. Ah, bon, faut se concentrer.
And it's not bothered him one bit. And he puts himself back into position to score and gets his reward. What a moment. What a moment.
Maybe 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝑼𝙎, just maybe, a star is born for Aston Villa tonight.
He's going about it the right way. Again, look at the ball into the box. That's something.
That's a good finish, too. A good finish.
It's a penalty as well, because Patch's not even looking at the ball, look. And he's holding him. It could have been a penalty. But what about the finish?
Probably the most difficult of all of his opportunities.
18 years of age. And he scored against Paris Saint-Germain in the Super Cup. And look at the smile of Emery's face. Absolutely wonderful.
That was terrific, wasn't it? We're buzzing for him.
I don't mind telling everybody I've been willing him to score a goal in the first half.
We both have. We both have.
What a moment.
I don't think it'll influence your commentary, but there's no harm in saying we've both been down for him to score.
Absolutely. And by the way, I think they've been Aston Villa's two best players. Hemmings, the number 53, and Macho, the big number 39. I think they've been outstanding, the pair of them. But
it'd been interesting, you talked about the new laws coming in, it'd been interesting to see what happened there had it not gone into the back of the net, because Pacho is actually facing him with his arms round him.
So 1-1, it's 𝙋𝙊𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙍. And despite the fact that Aston Villa haven't got one or two of the big hitters here, it's not slowing them down.
Oh, 𝙀𝙀𝘖𝘶. Oh!
Another one, McGinn at the byline. Here's the chance. Oh, they couldn't pick out.
Oh, 𝙀𝙀𝘶, they got locked in here.
Here's Matson. Now Maggio. And now Pau Torres. Villa finishing this first half extremely strongly. Good defending on that side by 𝙀𝙖𝙖𝙖.
Whew, wow, we could use halftime, bro.
Wonderful goal from 𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙬.
Mixed first half. Mixed first half. Honestly, I think you can clearly see that. Whatchamacallit, PSG are not fully fit.
Claret and blue celebrations inside the stadium. Really enjoyed the first half. Half time. It's Paris Saint-Germain 1, Aston Villa 1.
Yeah, and being honest, Villa have been the better of the two teams. Let me turn this off before. All right. Dang. It's hard to say what I make of this first half. Again, you saw the best of PSG. And then, I wouldn't say the worst. It's just that I think you can tell the difference that, you know, one team has 6 games of prep in them. PSG don't, but I'd probably say, honestly, Villa have been the better team. Stats-wise, they have 10 shots, 2 shots on target apiece. They have 17 touches in the opposition box. We have 11. They have 4 big chances created. We have none. So the only area that we are dominating or that we've got like ahead of them in terms of passes and possession. Them crosses looking like PSG's Achilles heel this season. Straw Hat, bro. You're speaking as though you've got you're taking notes for something. Chelsea ain't taking any international flights this season. Chelsea ain't taking any international flights this season. We'll be back next season to end, y'all. Enjoy the three-peat. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, PSG not really playing all that well. Is Maggio the highest rated player? 7. Yeah, he is 7.5. Nah, it's Kamara actually. The thing is, is he even registered to be able to play in in England. PSG's defense is a bit passive. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what changes, if any, are made at halftime. From PSG's perspective, I think Patrick's probably been PSG's worst player. I think Vitinha's looked the most lively in midfield. Kvar's been good. Julie got the assist. I think 𝙀𝙬𝙖𝙞𝘶's actually been pretty good. But, yeah, PSG just look a bit lethargic. Who do you have at the back of this kit? Dembele. Dembooz. I got the same kit in a long sleeve with Doué at the back. Doué making too many. Although, yeah, Doué did make that mistake on one of those opportunities there for Villa. Are you gonna get a Ferran jersey? Maybe if he goes on a crazy run, maybe, but not planning on it. How do you feel about that transfer? Ferran to PSG. Listen, at first because I know that there was the things, happening during the World Cup itself. And then it was like the whole thing of Ferran, or apparently rumors from his camp are saying that, he wasn't even interested. He's like, who's PSG and whatnot. At that moment, I'm like, bro, screw Ferran. But then when I actually thought about it, in terms of the profile, especially now that we've lost Gonçalo Ramos, it makes sense. I think it's a good signing for PSG to make. So yeah, I think it's a good signing. I think he's a better profile for Luis Enrique's system in comparison to Gonçalo Ramos. So yeah, I think it's a good signing. We're dominating full team, fully locked in PSG with our youth team. Yeah, you've been better. No problems, bro. Yeah, I mean, the game is still tied, but I'm gonna be honest, bro. Who does he think he is? Let's see what they have to say here. They're talking about the Villa. Why do you support PSG? Because I'm Parisian. Yo. They'll probably win 4-1, but they've been embarrassed. I don't think they've been embarrassed. There's not been. I think you could just see they're fatigued, or not fatigued. They're just not physically fit. They're missing fitness. There's a lack of fitness. And yes, indeed, I am from Paris. Well, I was born in the greater Parisian area. Give confidence that PSG will do a UCL three-peat. I mean, they can do it. Well, they will see. What do you think of Jed Spence leaving? Is he actually leaving? I've not heard anything. So here we go. Let me have a look on Twitter then. Jed Spence to Inter. Here we go. Verbal agreement in place now with Tottenham for right back. Transfer fee 35 million euros. Full agreement. Also Spence, who wanted to move as a result over the recent Inter. I mean, it's a good move for him. I think his value certainly went up during the World Cup. But it was like 10 hours late. Me. Actually, well, that is a good point. I feel like my stream was pretty far behind. We should restart it. 𝙀𝙬𝙖𝙞𝘾𝙄𝘼𝙎 looking solid. Yeah, he is. He's looking good. I remember your hot take videos. I've not made one of those in a while. Although maybe might restart the series. You never know. I've just been busy. Why did you stop? Well, just because they weren't performing nearly as well, and I was doing other stuff. It's just I've been even last year I was pretty busy with law, so I couldn't make nearly as many videos as I wanted to. But in fact, I'm still got a couple exams to do now. But sort of once I finished, I'll have to find a better system, and I'll be able to hopefully produce and make more content. Wait, so how old are you? 23? 23 years young. Or is PSG's best player from what I've seen. I don't think it's a coincidence that he's probably the PSG player who got the most rest over the summer. It's going to be interesting what changes are made at halftime. Junior, what do you think of 𝙎𝙬𝙖𝙾𝘼𝑎𝑙 and Bowen's game? I mean, Jared Bowen, like at West Ham. I'm mad at McGinn. Today they've been good. They'll look good. I think Madrid probably could have had a hat trick in that first half alone. If anything, probably the one that he scored is probably the most difficult of like the four opportunities. Did he himself just have 4 big chances created, or 4 big chances? He had 3 big chances missed. Bro, how is your feet ahead? Hold on. All right, is the game back on for you guys already? I mean, maybe I need to. Bro, how are you guys so far ahead? Let's see.
So PSG is starting this second half with real intent. It's currently 1-1 with Aston Villa, and the second half is about to kick.
Whoa! Yeah, my feet is way far back. All right, guys. I mean, I don't want to watch it from my iPad. So, guys, this is it's a good thing that I've seen it now, but I will not. I repeat, I will not be what was I gonna say? Looking at the chat during the stream because you guys are well ahead of me. I don't know why it's so much later on my Apple TV here. It's a good like 20 seconds behind. Jeez, man. Well then. Come on, we need to lock in the second half though. Allez, Dembélé. Who came off then? 𝙊𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘎𝑎𝑙𝑖 came off. All right, let's go. Come on. Allez, Paris. Let me put the audio back on.
He's the first Aston Villa player to score in a Super Cup final since 𝙀𝙀𝙖𝙀𝑚 in extra time against Barcelona at Villa Park in 1983. 𝙀𝙀𝙖𝙀𝑚 and 𝙬𝙎.
Oh no, it was Akliouche who came off.
For Aston Villa.
That was a great team, that, wasn't it?
Fairness, he had a good cameo. He played well.
Last night, 4 Scotsmen started that night. Took you a while to get Andy Blair. You got the other 3, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I got the other 3, no problem at all.
Alan
Des
Evans,
Bremner, yeah. And Allen.
Yeah, the only non-Spaniard in the Barcelona team that night was 𝙀𝙀𝙖𝙀𝑚, the German.
Was it?
Yeah.
What a player he was.
So it's a long time, 1983, between 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀 and 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀. So 1-1. And let's see what this second half has in store in picturesque Salzburg. He was a real influence, wasn't he, towards the end of the half, John McGinn, Ali?
Last 20 minutes, he was terrific. Big influence in the team, obviously, isn't he? What game was it we saw him? Was it the first leg against Forest? He was absolutely tremendous, wasn't he? That semi-final.
The second leg.
Yeah, second leg.
Scored 2, didn't they? Fantastic.
Correct.
Here come Aston Villa. 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼 made the initial tackle. Now it's João Neves. They might just have a wee bit more balance in the second half with Dembélé in the middle, because 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀 was going everywhere, wasn't he?
Again, if you look at the width they've got, he just hugs the touchline here, and while he's got it, 𝙬𝙀𝘾𝑼 is doing the same on the left-hand side.
Not the best of passes by 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝑼.
Yeah, I don't think that's a free kick. I just think the centre forward was too strong for him.
I wonder how many parents of 17-year-old lads are watching this match tonight going, why is my 17-year-old not as big as him?
I tell you, I wouldn't fancy his mum's grocery bill for the week.
Hey, I must say, the conversation's been had in my house tonight, I'll tell you.
I've got 5 and I bet it's cheaper than his.
There's 𝙀𝙖𝙖𝘶𝑗𝑚𝑖. Dembele was the target, but 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑐𝑠 got back well. Macho with the control and then the patience to give it to João Gomes. That's given away by 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝑗𝑚𝑖. Here's Dembele.
Why?
One or two sloppy passes for both teams at the start of the half. That's a better one out to 𝙀𝙖𝙖𝑚𝑖 and Paris Saint-Germain.
Keep it.
Get on the move down this side. 𝙬𝙬 looking to roll it between the legs of 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑗𝑚𝑖, but the teenager shows his strength and defensive abilities back there for Aston Villa. Over goes Macho, that's a free kick.
Alright, PSG need to step it up here.
You know what 𝙀𝙖𝙖 is great at? Playing little balls around the corner. You know, watch him. And he comes to him and he just flicks it around the corner and gets on his bike.
Foul.
That's a foul by John McGinn. Both of these teams start on Sunday the 23rd of August. PSG play Rennes in the Parc des Princes, Aston Villa at home to Brighton on the same day. Still got Borussia Mönchengladbach to play before the Premier League season starts, Villa. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑗𝑚𝑖's made the run and he's gone off the blind side of 𝙀𝙊𝘾.
Can keep that in. Yes.
Here's 𝙀𝙖𝙖𝑚𝑖. Now 𝙬𝙬. Vitinha. Dembele back to 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑗𝑚𝑖.
Ah!
Through the gap, but that's only through to 𝙂𝙗𝙿𝑃. There's the World Cup winner.
He's had a good summer, hasn't he?
Fabian Ruiz.
I've got to say, Fletch, I thought him and Rodri in that semi-final against the French were absolutely magnificent, the two of them, weren't they?
Dembele's enough on it for 𝙬𝙬. Now they were fantastic, Ali, weren't they? What a wonderful team effort all round it was from the Spaniards. Now that here's Macho. Pacho's not going to get there. He's got John McGinn up there. Aston Villa in. John McGinn against William Pacho. Shooting! Good save.
Good save.
That ball from 𝙀𝙖𝙖𝑚𝑖 into the Maggio was absolutely different class. Everybody, the whole
Foul, ref, thank you.
Thought he was going to play it on the left-hand side to 𝙎𝙬𝙾𝑗𝑚𝑖, and he didn't. What a ball it is.
It's just sent a yellow card to one of the Aston Villa coaches. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑗𝑚𝑖. He's also shown a yellow card to Pau Torres for the challenge on 𝙬𝙬.
I want to see that pass again. I'd far rather see the pass than the foul, to be honest with you.
Well, they've definitely got a taste for it now as an attacking team, haven't they, Aston Villa?
I mentioned 𝙀𝙖𝙖 beforehand as well, the little balls around the corner. That was a brilliant pass to the big centre forward, Ryan Maggio. It really was.
He was as important as anybody in the Europa League last season. 10 goal involvements across the competition, scored one and made one in the final. The goal he scored against Freiburg was outstanding.
I mean, that was you and I on our feet applauding that one, weren't we? And 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑗𝑚𝑖 wasn't too shabby either, if I recall.
No. I think it's worth reiterating the point we made early on, that this is very early in the pre-season for lots of the Paris Saint-Germain players, so you wonder whether the extra Villa fitness in the second half, the longer the game goes on, might well be decisive. You'd expect Luis Enrique to manage some of his bigger players out there tonight, wouldn't you? Having said that, they're not exactly short on the bench, are they?
No, it's a strong bench for sure. He's quick. Mentioned it before. You take a touch that's nothing other than perfect in 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑗𝑚𝑖 until you lose the ball.
Macho with a first-time layoff, couldn't get the ball to 𝙀𝙖𝙖𝑚𝑖. Marquinhos onto Vitinha. There's 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑗𝑚𝑖, cash quickly out there for Villa. Vitinha. Hakimi.
Sweet.
Now 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾. This is Nuno Mendes. It's the Aston Villa fans inside this stadium in 𝙬𝙬 you can hear at the moment. Marquinhos. 𝙀𝙬𝙖. Aston Villa have had significantly more attempts tonight than Paris Saint-Germain, which isn't often the case when you see PSG play. The Aston Villa team missing one or two key players as well, so the ones who have come in tonight have done really well. Here's 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎, took it nicely, plays it through towards 𝙬𝙬𝙦, but that's well spotted by Lindelof. One back by João Neves.
Dembélé. Ah! He tried it. All right, Simir, it's better from us.
Outside the right foot, fired it into him. He tries to cut inside Lindelof, who gets across and does well.
𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎 under pressure from Hemmings here. George Hemmings wins the day again for Aston Villa. Here's 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑎. Now Ian Maatsen. If Aston Villa were going to play any team tonight and introduce 𝙬𝙤𝘾𝘼𝑎, the team you'd least expect them to be surprised about him is Paris Saint-Germain, based on the fact he was playing in France for Metz. I mean, they will have been on their radar, I'm sure. 𝙬𝙖's ball inside, Maatsen recovered well, now it breaks for Hakimi. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎.
Looked as though they were just trying to be too clever there. PSG in and around that Villa box.
It's great pressure, initially from Maggio, then from John McGinn, and that forces Marquinhos all the way back to Safanov.
Dang. It seems as though Warren's playing as a right back. It looks like we're playing with like three at the back or with wing backs. Certainly with Hakimi.
Nuno Mendes. Warren 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎. Taken off the shot by João Gomes for Aston Villa.
On monte en puissance, on monte en puissance.
It's the 14th different city to host a Super Cup tonight. For a long time it was played in Monaco. The Villa fans are screaming for a foul there on John McGinn.
They were, in fairness, I think they were both grappling at each other.
That's played through for Dembélé, but excellently intercepted by Victor Lindelof. And a nice pass now to get 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝑎 on the move. Should have probably played it to Maggio quicker, shouldn't he?
You're right. You're right.
Not gonna lie, I think 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝑎 could be really useful here.
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎. William Pacho. Now João Neves. Just looking down below as the likes of Ross Barkley, Tyrone Mings, Tammy Abraham have all been sent out to warm up by Unai Emery. In the meantime, here's Hakimi trying to get Paris Saint-Germain forward down the right. He clips it in towards Dembélé. That's headed away by 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎.
All right, let's try to score here. Come on.
Mendes to 𝙬𝙬𝘿𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑐. Matthew Cash quickly out there for Aston Villa. A drop of the shoulder from the Georgian. Defending done well by 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑎𝑐. Now here's 𝙊𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑐 for Aston Villa. He's raiding forward, the 17-year-old, playing with so much confidence tonight, waiting now for his captain John McGinn to arrive and join in. And for those endeavours, he was applauded by the Villa supporters behind 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑐's goal. Tell you one player who's not been quite as influential as usual tonight, seen as much of the ball, 𝙬𝙤𝘼 for Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, he's been very quiet first half, hasn't he? With McGinn's effort, good save, comfortable save. Takes a little deflection from off Mendes. I'd still like to have seen that initial pass into the centre forward that created that chance into 𝙬𝙾𝘼𝑎𝑐, who released it to John McGinn.
Charles Gomez, Ian Matson. George Hennings out here with him. He can have a go at 𝙬𝙤𝘼 and deliver a cross. It's a good cross as well, and 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑐 had got his bearings all wrong in there.
It's a great cross. He hits it early again, and the goalkeeper's moving his feet towards the back post, and it kind of caught him by surprise a little bit.
So if this is going to be a long throw for Aston Villa, Bryan Maggio is going to be the target. And he goes towards the big fella, headed away by Pacho, jumping with João Gomez. Cash. Good cross, 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝑼𝑎𝑐 too much on the header.
You got it spot on. That's exactly what he did get on it, just too much. What he wanted there was a similar header to Bryan Maggio's in the first half. If he could just keep it going towards the far post. I'll tell you what it has been, it's been entertaining.
Yeah, it's been a pretty decent
I
game.
would think that spaces are going to continue to appear with greater regularity as well the longer this half goes on, based on the temperature and the fact they're still getting their match legs underneath them, players in both teams tonight. They've got half an hour to play in Salzburg. 1-1. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑐 for Paris Saint-Germain, and then Bryan Maggio at 17, the youngest ever goal scorer in a Super Cup final.
Foul. Thank you. Well done, Warren. Probably should have been a yellow as well.
But it was. He just gives his arm a little bit of a pull there, didn't he?
He's offside.
Ball and the flag stays down against 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑎𝑐.
𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑎𝑐's well offside.
For PSG and scores.
He's offside. He's offside.
The flag goes up.
He's miles offside.
And we wonder when this charade of offsides will ever be.
It's a good finish, but he's off. Yeah, he's miles.
I mean, I suppose there is somebody in that right back position.
Yeah.
I'll take a look at that, you know.
Yeah.
They'll have a look.
Now.
Yeah,
I think he was off though.
I mean, is it Matty Cash? You'd expect it to be. It's probably tighter than we think, you know.
I think it's off though. It looked off.
𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑎𝑐, I thought it was well offside.
But I just think when the ball goes into the back of the net, what's the point of sticking the flag up? They're going to look at it anyway. It's a goal, so they'll take a look at it. Marco Di Beo is the
I think it was offside.
referee.
If it stands, it's a very good finish by 𝙬𝙬𝘼.
Those awkward ones where you've got a defender coming out at the same time as the forward players going in.
Goal.
Goal! Let's go! Let's go! Woo! C'est ça le Dashball! C'est ça le Dashball! Ah! C'est ça mon Dashball! Les Dashball! Les Dashball! Les Dashball! Les Dashball! Les Dashball! Allez! Vamos! Oh, il adore le PSG, les gars! Oui, on raccroche le téléphone! C'est ça mon Dashball! Come on! I want to see how tight it was. Show the lines. Bassi.
Let's have a look how tight it is there.
You know something, he might be a good bit off.
Is it Matty Cash?
Cash is definitely slow. They've kept a great line. Now watch his touch here. That one.
It's a brilliant finish by 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑎𝑐.
If he doesn't cut across, he almost he runs in line with the goal line.
That's what a goal and assist for 𝙖𝙖 today.
Go for the finish. The finish.
Say something with this ball.
All I would say though, that when you get the way
I do want to see the lines though. I do want to see the lines.
and they shouldn't do it, but you do just take your eye off the ball, the flag goes up.
𝙖𝙖!
He reacted there, Ali, as quick as they could get to the danger. So 2-1 PSG. Let's see if Villa can respond. Here's 𝙀𝙀𝙖. In it goes to Hemmings.
No.
Touch, oh, good save, Safanov. Great touch from Hemmings to set up the shooting chance.
Wow, we can't be.
I mean, it's a good stay, but it's straight at him, Dan. What a chance again for Hemmings.
Foul.
That's a foul by
Thank you.
Gomez, and he's going to get a card because he went down the back of the Achilles tendon of 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
Is that going to be looked at? VAR check, baby. Right card. You can't flip. No, we nearly had a kickoff glitch there.
Ali, George Hemmings did everything bar score, didn't
he? Showing you the free kick again. Like
Let's see.
Opportunity. Just wondering, could he have kept it down?
Okay, let's see. Bro, they're not even showing it. Okay, let's see. Oh, he's well on. Ooh, actually, no, it's pretty tight. It is pretty tight. It's his leg dangling there. Oh, it's a good finish. Bro, even the PSG players on the side, they won't even celebrate. I think they all thought it was offside.
So Aston Villa have to come from behind again, which was something they were able to do in the first half.
𝙖𝙖 nearly got him there. Nah.
That's away for Aston Villa by 𝙀𝙬𝙖𝘶 and then by 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑚.
Let's score again though this time.
Gomez in there quickly. He just has to be careful.
He needs to be careful. Alright, come on, let's score another one. My prediction was 3-1. La 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 la. La 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 la. Allez, come on, let's lock in here. On est le méchant Paris Saint-Germain. Aye.
Kamara plays it on to Hemmings. Hakimi quickly across. Coutinho there to support him.
Yeah, the thing is though, so Hakimi really is playing as a wing back because Warren's been playing and occupying that right back spot. So maybe it is a sign for things to come.
Nuno Mendes. It's a nice turn by Nuno Mendes. Then he's got that acceleration to run away from Kamara. 𝙖𝙖's calling for him.
Ah, he tried.
I mean, those two fullbacks, Hakimi and Mendes, are just a different level, aren't they?
Foul. Oh!
By 𝙬𝙗. Brian Maggio gives chase.
Done Safanov.
Goalkeeper. Plenty of time to get across.
Come on, we need to score another one here.
Nuno Mendes.
Oh, no, 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 no!
PSG.
Oh, whoo! Whoo!
Might just be the boot look.
Oh, I thought Nuno was injured there for a sec. I thought Nuno was injured for I was like, ah, Nuno stepped up. No, not again. Plus encore.
I've just got to stick my boot back on. It'd be nice to see the George Hemmings chance again. We're not in charge of the pictures tonight, so we can't make it happen. I think we'd sooner show a player's boot coming off.
I'd love to have seen that chance. I think he does initially well to create the space. I'm just thinking, could he have kept it down?
First touch was brilliant, wasn't it, to open up the space.
He had to come off here.
Of course, you've got to stay off for a minute now, haven't you? You've got to stay for a minute if you go off. Can't work out whether I like that or not. Well, because if there's 2 minutes left and you go and foul the best player of the opposition when they're chasing a goal, and he's got to go off for a minute because he needs treatment, it might be worth taking the yellow card and doing it.
I had never thought about it like that. I have never thought about it like that, in fairness. I have never thought about it in that way. I mean, you could be malicious like that.
So Mendes back on. Paris Saint-Germain back to the full 11.
Oh!
Conceded there by 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼, quickly taken by 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑔𝑚𝑒. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝑼 should have the speed here on heading, so gives him a push. He's certainly not a respecter of reputations, is he, the teenager?
Neither is his big pal up front, and nor should they. Beautiful.
That's a brilliant finish by 𝙀𝙬, bro. That's a really good finish. Et on raccroche le téléphone, c'est ça mon desbol. Allô, c'est comment? Oh, raccroche le téléphone, wesh.
There's the Hemmings chance.
Oh,
He shot it right at him.
Slightly off balance a little bit, and that causes the ball to rise. If he keeps that down, looks a goal all day.
L E S Paris.
I haven't mentioned him a great deal in the second half.
Been quieter, hasn't he?
Paris, Paris, ah, les ultras, Paname.
Still full of energy down this side, but he's pushed up too far.
See the problem that PSG have, and I probably put the term problem in inverted commas. See when they release the fullbacks in the wide areas in behind really quickly, they've got nobody in the box because they don't really have an out now. I mean, Ferran Torres would probably do that very, very well, but at this moment in time, and possibly last, they don't have an out-and-out centre forward to sniff in that box.
We're going to see some Aston Villa changes. They've got 𝙬𝙖𝙾𝘼𝘾, Alisson and 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙾 stripped and ready, so 3 changes incoming here, and you wonder whether the fact 𝙬𝙖𝙾𝘼𝘾 is down there, that's going to mean that Brian Maggio's night is going to come to an end. 20 minutes to play in Salzburg. Paris Saint-Germain 2, Aston Villa 1. The PSG goal scored by 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙾𝑖𝑛, and the Aston Villa goal scored on the stroke of half-time by 17-year-old Brian Maggio, who made history by scoring that goal here in Salzburg this evening. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙾𝑖. Now Dembele. Look where Nuno Mendes is. Centre forward, hits the shot.
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙾𝑖𝑛.
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙾𝑖𝑛. And 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑝𝑒𝑟.
Oh.
The left back of Paris Saint-Germain was there as a centre forward.
Yeah, how they broke the line in the midfield was excellent to watch. It really was.
Well, there's a problem at the moment for Nuno Mendes. He's gone down and stayed down at the other end. In the meantime, Cash was making the run, and 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑠𝑐 blocked the pass that
Foul.
was the way to him.
Thank you, Ra.
McGinn is now not happy by the officiating, which you're not seeing at the moment, but he's not happy with the assistants on that side.
Nunes got a cramp.
We're looking at a bit of cramp here for Mendes, but there's a bit of an issue on the far side involving 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑝𝑒𝑟, who stayed down, and the Villa captain really unhappy about the way that was officiated.
Well, he thinks he went down too early, didn't he?
All right, Maggio is coming off.
So 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑝𝑒𝑟 for Brian Maggio.
He scored a good goal. Very good goal.
McGinn for Alisson, and 𝙬𝙾𝑘𝑚𝑎𝑟 has come on for Boubacar Kamara.
He's a big lad, he is. Brian Maggio.
Well, he's got a card, John McGinn, on his way off. You're not seeing any of this at the moment because of the substitutions, but McGinn's been taken off, and he's been shown a card by the Somalian referee as he's going off. Now he's being cheered by the Villa fans as he walks behind the goal.
Well, he was raging, wasn't he? He was livid. But the decision.
Guys, bro, don't tell me. Is it just me or does Alisson look a lot like Morgan Rogers?
I think his fuse was just starting to run a wee bit short, wasn't it, John McGinn?
It's John McGinn.
You can see that. I think they'll make the change for Mendes as well.
Who's gonna come on though?
It doesn't look as though he's moving just as freely as he was. Whether he brings Dino and Hernandez would be interesting. Brilliant.
That's really good. Alisson's first involvement, impressive down that side. Delivers the cross.
No!
Here's the chance. Oh,
What a block.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 with the shot for Aston Villa, but what an introduction that was from Alisson down that side.
Great from
Well done, Warren. Whew.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
What a block. Bien joué, Warren. C'est ça, Warren. Oui, Warren, c'est ça.
Well, what an impact that would have been from Alisson, wasn't it?
First time he's ever played a European match. Alisson, who they signed in January.
What a block.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. They are checking for a potential penalty. I didn't notice why that would be. In the meantime, this is the situation with McGinn, look. That's why he got the card.
He's probably factually correct. The free kick was given just on the touchline, but...
So, 𝙀𝙀𝙀 is coming on to replace Nuno Mendes, and we're going to see the World Cup with a...
Señor Fabián. Redondo Ruiz, señor Fabián Ruiz Peña. El
Fabian Ruiz for João Neves.
redondador. João Neves.
And the first chance of the brand new season, 𝙀𝙀, if you're not fit to referee.
It was only a matter of time, wasn't it?
Only a matter of time.
Fabián Ruiz. All right, let's see what you can do.
George Hemmings looking for a way through and finding one. Gets it back from Abraham. Here's 𝙀𝙀. Turned around the corner by Alisson because he knew that Cash, who's now taken the armband from McGinn, was coming forward. That's good from Lindelof. Abraham's in the box. Buendia's in there with him. Cross takes the deflection. Pacho with time. Back in by Cash. Alisson beaten to it by 𝙬𝙬𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. And then Fabian Ruiz plays it short to Vitinha. On it goes to 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏, and now PSG can think of it forward.
Oh, ref, he can't fue.
It's an interesting one. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 is on a yellow card. It's just left a little bit on 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
You can't do that. Give him a second. Get this guy out of here.
Serious enough for a second yellow? I'm not sure.
I see it again.
In fact, it's not him.
No.
It's Tammy Abraham who did it.
Yeah, it looked an accident, actually.
Yeah, it's an accident.
He was the when we looked up, he was the nearest to it. Don't forget, we've got the Community Shield on Sunday, 2 o'clock, Arsenal against Manchester City. That's on TNT Sports 1.
Dang.
And HBO Max.
Time 2 p.m.
as well. I'll tell you about the other football we've got coming your way in a couple of minutes' time. Plenty of it during the course of the season. 14 minutes to play in Salzburg. Cross game, Pau Torres didn't get any of the ball, but Lamar Bogard was there to back him up. Hakimi's pass forward, intercepted by Bogard. Here's 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. Cash sends one forward. Pacho across there in front of Abraham. There's 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
Go on, Kvara.
Control straight away. Playing it straight to Cash, coming onto it. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝙎𝙏. A piece of it.
Oof. Well, a good defense, but not quite able to keep it in. Roberto Martinez
in the crowd. This season's football on TNT Sports is on another level. With all of these elite competitions in one place, our unrivaled lineup includes live UEFA Champions League games plus every match from the Europa and Conference Leagues, plus comprehensive coverage of the men's and women's FA Cup across the various TNT Sports platforms and on HBO Max as well. So everything coming your way over the course of the next 10 months or so. We're going to be delighted to be on the journey with you all the way through to the Champions League final on the 4th of June in Madrid. Aston did well to keep it in.
Did really well.
Torres has passed, turned around 𝙀𝙊𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎, but he's able to get to the ball in front of 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎.
Well done, Hakimi.
Hakimi, now 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘶.
𝙬𝙬 mes citoyens, formez un bataillon.
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘶 restored a goal in the first half. Fabian Ruiz looking for the give and go. Cash did well. Pau Torres was smart to react as well in there.
Makalele, Tonton Claude, Tonton Claude, sapé, c'est la sapologie. Allez, tonton.
So more Villa changes, Tyrone Mings and Ross Barkley. So Mings for Pau Torres and Barkley for João Gomez. No surprise, Ali, the two taken off, both on a yellow card.
Yeah.
Come on, let's score another one. Let's score another one.
Don't miss the premiere of the highly anticipated series Lanterns, the latest installment in the DC universe. Now the series begins.
Interesting.
Only.
I don't have access to that under my subscription, but sounds interesting.
So 11 minutes left. It's Unai Emery's team that need to find a goal. We've got just over 27,500 fans inside this stadium. Maatsen's cross. And that's Safanov's
Done Safanov.
The Villa players just asking whether there might be a bit of a shove in the middle on Alisson as the ball was in the air.
We're seeing something going on.
Ah!
𝙀𝙀𝘿𝘾𝘼𝘎 turned it.
Bon, y'a rien là!
The referee's whistle, which signifies he's got himself a free kick. Lindelof sent it out here to Maatsen.
Lovely switch, wasn't it?
Come on, stay locked in here in PSG. Come on, boys.
𝙬𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘶. He picks out Cash. Lindelof, little flick by Hemmings, didn't quite work its way through to 𝙀𝙀𝘶. Pacho was there for PSG. Here's 𝙬𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘶, and now
If you can find him.
Mings has his first defending to do for Aston Villa.
Allez, Dembélé, tue-le! Dembélé! Finish!
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘶 stabs it in.
Wow.
Heads the ball away.
It's a good move, it's a good move, but we tried to be, I think, a bit too cute.
That's good.
Oh, doucement!
Tammy Abraham. Slips it through the gap. Alisson's cross right through the 6-yard box, and Maatsen had stopped running.
What a chance. What a chance.
Aye, aye, aye.
Abraham does really well. Lovely weighted pass to Alisson. Just keep going at the back post. He goes the other side, doesn't he?
It's not a bad run, you just didn't see it.
I felt the same as him.
Yeah.
Keep it.
Alisson's looked up and thought, I've just got to play it through and somebody will be there. And you can see the disappointment on his face.
End-to-end football there.
I would not criticise Maatsen's movement there, because he cut back the way to the penalty spot for a cutback and it just went back post. You can go for you, can go against you.
There speaks a man who's made that very run time and time again. Still creating chances though, Villa, but they're giving that away sloppily. Vitinha plays it in.
Ah, you guys, bro, we have to.
Thankfully, it was from Bogart's point of view.
I must say though, Ali, it's been a really good game. There's been so many chances. Yeah. 22 between them, 8 of them on target so far. You'd suspect with what, 7.5 minutes left plus stoppage time, the chances will continue to come. Here's Barkley. Now 𝙀𝙀𝙧𝙀. Given away by 𝙀𝙀𝙧𝙀 to Fabian.
Oh!
Shattered Emi 𝙀𝙀𝙧𝙀. Exactly what it
was. It's a bad ball there by 𝙀𝙀𝙧𝙀𝙀𝙀. It's Dembele. Ay, Dembele. He actually probably had time. He had time to take a touch there.
I mean, the fatigue in 𝙀𝙀𝙧𝙀 there.
Nah, I think he's offside anyways.
He's lying 𝙀𝙀𝙀𝘿𝑾, and that's why the pass from Fabian Ruiz didn't look a good one. But he was offside. That was almost a cry for help from 𝙀𝙀𝙧𝙀, wasn't it?
Well, he stayed down long enough to indicate to his manager that the tank's running on empty.
He's actually played very well.
He has.
I've enjoyed his performance.
Ross Barkley to 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑗𝑚𝑖𝑛𝑔. He's played really well as well. Takes on 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑗𝑚𝑖, puts a decent ball in, and 𝙬𝙾𝘼𝑗𝑚𝑖 had to stretch to block it.
He's been terrific. He really has. First half and second half.
I wonder whether it tells you something, the fact he's still on 84 minutes, that whether Emery might think he's got a part to play in the early weeks of the season, Hemmings. That's nice from 𝙀𝙀𝙧𝙀. Here's Ross Barkley. Hemmings gets trying for the give and go. It was well defended by 𝙀𝙀𝙖, wasn't it?
Yep, he had to be switched on, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain have got 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘖 𝙖∼ ready. Here Maatsen couldn't find a way through. 5.5 minutes left.
Don't see him do that very often, do you? Maybe a goal somewhere.
One thing I didn't realise until this week, that PSG became just the 3rd team last season and the first since Ajax in 1973 to win both the domestic league and the Champions League in successive seasons. It's not happened since 1973. When you think about some of those great Real Madrid teams and Barcelona teams, etc., Bayern Munich teams.
Really? I'm surprised Bayern never did it.
The Champions League in back-to-back seasons, both of them consecutively. Back heel from Alisson. He's enjoyed himself since coming on. Now Matty Cash. He's crying out for support, wasn't he, really, Cash?
Switch. Great switch. What a pass.
There's Dembele. Blocked there by Hemmings. Lindelof with time. Here's Mings.
Well done, Marquis.
Brilliant again from Hemmings, you know. It really is. Because the easy thing to do if we give it first time, and 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑗𝑚𝑖 might intercept.
𝙬𝙬𝘼. So 𝙬𝙬𝑖's coming off. 𝙬𝙬𝘼. Good performance from 𝙬𝙬𝑖. Goal and an assist today.
At the moment, has got the winning goal in the Super Cup.
Right now, I mean, decent shout for a potential man of the match. Ah, 𝙬𝙬𝑖 dans le péché. Ah, 𝙬𝙬𝑖. Ah, bien joué, 𝙬𝙬𝑖. C'est ça, mon 𝙬𝙬𝑖.
Against Inter Milan.
We'll never forget that, will we?
The smile was so wide. He didn't know what to do with himself when the ball went in.
Just lit up the stadium, didn't it?
Ross Barkley. Cash to Lamar Bogard. Aston Villa still looking for this equalising goal. They've got 𝙋𝙊𝘿𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 ready now. Paris Saint-Germain, the man whose penalty in the shootout at the back end of last season proved decisive in the Champions League. He took the one before Gabriel.
Secondly, yeah, he scored the winning penalty.
I said was looking rather tired a minute ago.
Oh, 𝙁𝙗𝑪 coming off. Okay.
𝙬𝙁𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. Excellent goal from him in the first half.
It's a good finish. I'm Kvara.
We got that down as a kind of defensive substitution. See the game out.
Well, 𝙬𝙁𝘾𝑼𝙎𝑏 going to go and play in central midfield. He played in central midfield a little bit towards the back end of last season, even though he's predominantly a centre-back, so he's gone in there. And it looks as though 𝙬𝙗𝙗 going to go and play slightly wider on the left. Cash hits it straight at Fabian Ruiz.
All right, just see the game out now. Just see the game out.
I think he's only the 10th player, Fabian Ruiz, to win the Champions League and the World Cup in the same year. Yeah. The other 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll certainly kill half an hour in a taxi.
Headed on by Abraham, but he's got to chase his own flick. Bogard for Aston Villa. Final minute of the 90. Swept on by Vitinha to Dembele. 𝙬𝙗𝙗's up there with him.
Foul.
Still Dembele goes. Hits the shot. Now went 𝙬𝙗𝘋.
Referee did well. He was thinking about it.
Probably should have stayed down there. He had a foul. I think there's a bit of uncertainty on the press. Our ball's gone. Oh no, I kept it in.
Running down this side, but so is 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼 for PSG.
That's a good match, those two.
Still a very good.
Mais il faut quoi?
Straight onto the head of Alisson. Here's 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑏.
Oh.
Pushed it a wee bit, trying to force it through to Tammy Abraham.
It's a very bizarre midfield that we've got now. We've got 𝙬𝙗𝙗's on. I guess he's playing a bit higher up. Beraldo, Fabian.
5 minutes of additional time has just been confirmed by the 4th official.
A minimum of 5 minutes of additional time will be played.
I would think he'll reflect on this tonight, Unai Emery, based on the fact that he knows he's got 1 or 2 injuries, he's lost some big players, and he knows they've got to be aggressive in the transfer market before the window shuts. But he'll have got a lot of positives out of this tonight. Players who have said to him, listen, I can maybe do a job for you in 1 or 2 people's absence.
Of that, there's no doubt. I mean, clearly if it stays the same, he will be disappointed to lose the game. But as you correctly point out, there's a lot of positives.
Yeah, no, they've been good today. I think they couldn't keep their foot on the gas nearly as much in the second half. But hey, the game's not over. The game is not over.
I mean, the obvious two are the youngsters, Macho and Hemmings, but I'd certainly put Maatsen in that category as well. I think he's had a really strong game at left back.
Buendia, very lively. John McGinn.
There's Beraldo for PSG, Barkley across there for Villa. Cash looking to win it back from Vitinha and successfully doing so. Here's 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑖𝙎. On it goes to Abraham. Villa have got to get players in the middle. Hemmings has got in there. Buendia's in there too. Here's Alisson. Now Bogard, Barkley, Maatsen. Everybody back, it seems, at the moment in a good defensive shape for PSG. Here's Mings. Maatsen picks out Bogard. 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑖𝙎. Now Alisson. Looks to take on Hernandez, but he played that ball straight to where the French international was. Castro refused to give it up.
I'm done.
And all in all, it's going to result in a goal kick for Paris Saint-Germain.
Stand it up. Let's get some blood flowing into the legs.
One thing I had forgotten about over the course of the summer is just how many messages you get during the course of a match.
Well, it's encouraging to know there's a lot of people watching it. Ex-players, coaches alike.
It's a good touch there by 𝙀𝙬𝙖.
Villa have got 2 minutes to find the goal. Abraham's little layoff there to 𝙀𝙀𝙖𝙀. Surrounded though by 3 Paris Saint-Germain defenders. Marquinhos plays it away, on by Vitinha.
Ah,
Running out of time now, Aston Villa.
Yeah, got to get it forward, haven't they? And quickly too.
Paris Saint-Germain
I think you can see Vitinha.
retain the Super Cup, they retain the Champions League, and they retain the French League trophy as well. They really are a super team, and at the moment they're going to win the Super Cup for the second
all right,
successive
let's go.
season.
Maybe get a Fugazi third. Last minute winner.
Ronaldo plays it on, in it goes to
Ah.
Hakimi was
Oh, that was a good run.
𝙀𝙖𝙖𝙀.
All right, let's get back now.
Feels like the last chance for Aston Villa. They've got to get the ball forward. 𝙬𝙾𝘾 sends it forward. 𝙬𝙊𝘾𝘼 controls it and turns. Good play from the teenager again. Maatsen on the run. Hemmings finds him with the pass. Villa have got players in the middle. It's in towards 𝙀𝙀𝙖𝙀.
Nope.
There was the chance.
That was the chance.
Not an easy chance,
No,
but it was
it's
a
not.
chance.
And it is.
Bro. Not the best performance from PSG today, but hey, le plus important c'est le trophée.
He's very unlucky. His movement's good. Hemmings again. Excellent. Excellent to release Maatsen. Lovely move. You feel that might be it though.
Should do.
The shot of 𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙀 on the Paris Saint-Germain bench. He's going to turn out to be the match winner, unless there's a late miracle here in Salzburg for Aston Villa. One last chance for them. Barkley. On it goes to Maatsen. Back to Ross Barkley. Abraham's in the middle. Barkley still. Beraldo made the challenge. Barkley went over, and it's smuggled away.
Is he blowing the whistle?
Quickly wants his Aston Villa team to get on with it, but nobody wants to take the throw in.
It's over. Let's go.
Now the European champions, Paris.
Allez! Allez! Woo!
Second half winner.
Back-to-back UEFA Super Cup winners. 𝙊𝙀𝙀𝙀, only the 3rd club in the history of European football to do so. PSG put themselves in very, very prestigious company with the likes of Milan in the 80s and Real Madrid. Vamos! Allez! Woo!
A lot of positives. One thing I would say to you, Lex, I don't know what you agree on.
Come on! Allez, Paris!
Out of all the English teams, have probably, for me, given PSG more problems than any other teams.
That's not a crazy take. That's not a crazy take. Over the last, like, what, 3 years or so?
For sure, but I enjoyed it very much.
It's not crazy.
For so long, the fashion capital of the world, it's now very much the European capital of trophies. The Super Cup.
𝙬𝙀𝙀𝘀 got cooked. In the first half, yeah, but in the second half, 𝙬𝙀𝙀𝘀 wasn't nearly as impactful.
Aston Villa won.
𝙬𝙀𝙀𝘀 man of the match? I think 𝙬𝙀𝙀, goal and assist.
Thank you very much indeed. Yes, the trophy is headed back to Paris. It means for PSG.
Let's go, allez Paris!
Title in consecutive
All right, now we got another trophy to go and get. Sunday, Trophée des Champions. On sera là, les gars.
to win the Super Cup after the likes of 𝙀𝙬𝑾, Milan and Real Madrid. So this team showing that they really are up there amongst the absolute very best. It's a team that
Allez.
on the hunt for trophies everywhere they go.
Woo! Chat, what are we ranking the game at a 10?
Turn into
Cheeky little
trophy-winning
7 out of 10.
Paris.
PSG weren't at their best. Let's be honest. PSG were not at their best.
there's so much to come.
But listen, we got the job done. That's all that matters.
Some performances, 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾, 𝙬𝙬𝙖, these kind of guys who are just in the building on Monday and have played 90 minutes. It's quite incredible. So they only started.
That's true. 4. Are you Canadian? I am, Luna. 6.5, 5.5, 4.
That they have at this moment in time.
Why so? I mean, PSG won. It was a good performance from PSG. Not really, not great.
So yeah,
I think stats-wise, I think they still outpaced us.
All season because they're that good a team and they've not even hit their levels yet, which is scary.
It is scary.
They had more shots. Well, we still had more shots on target. 5 big chances created for them, 3 for us.
Manager, you know, changing tactics from going after the big name stars and saying, you know what, actually Kylian Mbappe, we don't need you. We can make do without, and this is the result that we see.
You can see the noticeable difference in that PSG team is that they're prepared to work. And it's not one individual that, yes, there might be moments where one individual will win a game for them.
Let's go. You can't for it.
That wins these trophies for them. And you've seen that they all are bought into the philosophy there, the work rate off the ball. Talking about 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏, the work rate, Dembele, the work rate when they lose possession of the ball.
All right, good start to the season. First win of the season. All right. Lost our first game. Drew our second one. Won this one.
Yeah, I mean,
we look good. We look good.
As Ali said, they haven't played that many games. Some of them have just come through this week into training.
So now in a couple days, Sunday, we go again. Who is the man of the match? Probably say 𝙬𝙖, goal and assist.
11 had started the Champions League final way back in May.
Junior, can I speak with you? He was on my live earlier. I can't add people to this live because I'm streaming via stream key. Unfortunately.
For PSG, none other than Ferran Torres, who's just gone and won the World Cup.
Yeah, it's not a bad player to bring into your
Congrats, bro.
I mean, they've just
Thank you.
𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙗 as well for 50 million euros, who is a great talent, only 24 years of age. I said before, he's a profile for this club. He's got everything.
𝙬𝙬𝘼. Good performance from him too.
Torres as well. So they've got so many options in terms of
Marquinhos, another trophy at PSG. That's what his 40th trophy now.
Marquinhos, Pacho. I think they've got the two.
Guys wonder why I glaze PSG.
They're so strong right throughout.
Le PSG.
World-class manager there who's already won so many trophies, and this team's on the hunt. I mean, they're only going to get better. They want to win everything. Back-to-back Champions Leagues, which is incredible. So hard to do. I mean, if they'd done it again, wow. I mean, that would be actually incredible. So
hopefully, subtle foreshadowing. We are three-peating. No, Moro. Humble. We stay humble. Does Marquinhos ever get tired of lifting these trophies? I don't think so.
Under pressure, they're probably the only sides. If you look at how PSG have played in the Champions League in these last 2 seasons when they've actually gone on to win it, and you look at how Villa played against them today, they are the side that actually have put them under more pressure than any other team.
Yeah,
that's not false.
I feel like Emre, the manager, he focuses on the team.
I mean, listen, I still feel people forget Liverpool, like, in the first season. Like, PSG only won on penalties. That was statistically the closest game for PSG.
And single out individuals and how to stop that individual.
Allez!
Like he focuses on his own team, what they can do with the ball and how they can stop PSG without the ball. And I think that makes it more difficult.
New season, new trophy.
In the PSG team, and it makes it a lot harder when you're collectively.
C'est ça les Desmond! Oui! Oui, désiré!
The fact that even from this, you talk about
yes!
the duty for PSG and the ones that have only just returned to duty earlier this week. You know, do you think Unai Emery will be criticised for not bringing in the likes of 𝙀𝙀 and Watkins and Martinez today?
No, I don't think so. I mean, after the first goal, I was worried for Villa, but after that, I thought they were excellent. The big players turned up. I thought 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙗 was brilliant for a young boy.
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙗, thank you.
Excellent again. They can be really happy with their work. Hopefully that's a view.
All right, we'll get to the trophy celebration, the trophy lift, and we'll cut the live.
To leave them at home and
do you think PSG
to bring them into the fold
win another UCL? Maybe. Give me PSG in the UCL next season. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙗, you want the smoke? 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙗 wants the smoke.
There's a good opportunity to go and lift it. it wasn't to be, but I thought their overall performance was excellent. I mean, they probably didn't want half time to come because I thought they were just getting into gear, going into the obviously the half time. Second half, they created a lot of opportunities.
Neves and 𝙀𝙬 has most trophies ever for their ages.
The quality that's still
Me? No, I think it's. You can also add whatchamacallit, Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes is racking up trophies. What do you think about the new PSG kit? I think it's great, bro. When I saw like the renditions of it initially, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but in person, on like generational kit, generational stuff. The only thing I would change, I'm not really the biggest fan of having like the logo and the Nike logo centered. If this was on the like where it normally is, and this on the right, generational.
One then in the bag as the European season kicks off. It was 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾 who got the winner for PSG. Thought it might have been ruled out, and it wasn't. It stood, which means that PSG are the.
Enrique is now 13-5 against Premier League teams with PSG. Oh, let's hear the 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼.
Congratulations.
Let me hear the 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼.
Another win and another goal for you. How good a feeling is this one?
This is amazing, you know. Winning this trophy is amazing. This is really difficult, you know, because before that you have to win the Champions League. We did it again, and we won for the second time the Super Cup. So this is amazing for us.
Oui, c'est ça le 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼.
Within this squad to keep on winning trophies.
Sorry?
What keeps the hunger alive amongst the players to keep on winning trophies?
We are always hungry, you know. We want.
Oui, c'est ça le 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼. Who's talking? Do it.
Champions League. We want more. We are really ambitious. We are a young team, sorry, and we want to win everything this season again.
Oui, oui.
Such a high level. Can you go even higher this season?
Of course, of course.
Oui, c'est ça le 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
C'est ça mon 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼. Oui, c'est ça le 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼.
Today, 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼 amongst that sort of
So 𝙬𝙊𝘾 was man of the match.
team that PSG have.
Dang, 𝙬𝙊𝘾 now has what?
Everyone else in Europe will be thinking, oh my.
3 goals for PSG in finals?
It's frightening, isn't it? They have a young squad, but even you think of some of the young players coming through, and some of them got exposure in the Champions League last season. They've got great young talent within the squad, but you heard it there. You know, they're hungry for more.
Hear me out. If PSG gets to the Champions League final, 𝙬𝙊𝘾 will score. Who's 𝙬𝙊𝘾?
That's also very dangerous for anybody coming up.
What's your thoughts on the game? Decent game for PSG. Not the best. Like, Villa could feel a bit hard done by, but I think, especially in the first half, I'd say. In the second half, though, I think PSG sold their quality.
He was asked to come and officiate this Super Cup final, which he did pretty well indeed. As for Aston Villa, look, there's still new signings who are going to come in. 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘎 is set
Bro,
to start
Ferran.
from
Is that his nickname? 𝙬𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘾.
You talked about the young.
I thought it was Shark.
17. George Hemmings, 19. Alisson came on. He's 20. Made a really big impact for Aston Villa. So as we talk about, you know, PSG and the future looks bright for them.
Another trophy in the bag. Yes, sir, Free Monk. Yes, sir.
This season, there is still a positive nucleus of a solid.
Yeah, shark in Spanish is 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼. I did not know that. Thank you for educating me.
You want to see youth coming.
Please take care of Fran from us.
And
I thought you guys didn't like Ferran, but we'll do our best. We'll do our best.
Like tonight, for an example, which tells me to trust them. That's the big thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if I've seen them through the Premier League. They'll add to the squad, I'm pretty sure. They'll be active in the transfer.
Villa are in the Champions League, aren't they?
They have to be clever. Whether they've got the finances there to go out and splash.
Oh, please take Ferran from us.
Sure, but
okay.
it's done really well in the past. I think recruitment's been good.
Fair enough.
As much as he's been here in Aston Villa.
Aston Villa played decent. I agree.
Like I said, hopefully it's a view into the future because you want to see youth progress and get an opportunity, and they shine. I think.
Give us City in the UCL.
Hemmings there. I thought he was.
Is this speaking from a PSG fan?
You think the one where he was defending, he takes touch, control of the ball, and it's just a little dink. He's not scared to play, which I really like, playing with a freedom. So hopefully we can see more throughout the season.
Yeah, absolutely. Aston Villa did so well in this, didn't they? Really had PSG on the road.
We got to beat Donnarumma. I mean, I don't think there's any hard feelings between PSG. If anything, there's hard feelings from Donnarumma maybe to PSG, but I don't think so.
Darren and Ali.
Yeah, thank you, Reshman. So the final few.
I swear, if Ferran becomes like Dembele in PSG after leaving Barca, I'm gonna crash out.
Farah and Hutch have been saying in the studio, didn't they give a good account of themselves? Because this is still very much an Aston Villa squad, which is a work in progress based on the players who they've lost.
I wonder what people are going to be saying online. Oh, PSG didn't look good. Oh, PSG this. Oh, PSG that.
When I saw both sides
We'll see.
starting 11s, but I was very, very pleasantly surprised at the way Villa performed.
Because of his wage demands, we had to watch 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘾 play for football for 6 months. I mean, I think we would have gotten him regardless, but.
So I've got to tell you about him. So
𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘾
has now coached in 6 European finals, and he's won all 6 of them. Zidane's perfect record of 5 in 5. He's now level with Giovanni Trapattoni and Sir Alex Ferguson. 6 European trophies. He only trails Pep Guardiola and Carlo Ancelotti.
Okay.
He's still got time to chase them down, hasn't he?
Ah, 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼. What he's done to my club, bro.
There's no reason that they won't continue to be hungry and do.
You guys do look good, though.
There's the man whose goal decided the match tonight, 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑍.
Patro stinker, but I'm not concerned. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑍, I liked his debut. I'm happy with the game, to be honest. Yeah.
Still such a young player, but such an important part of this wonderful PSG team. There he is down there.
They do it. They do it. One of many more, hopefully. Hopefully. Magnès, 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑍. Premier trophée. He's good today.
He'll be a good acquisition to that squad. He'll be fine.
And the man at the back of the line, the captain, there's 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑍, by the way, didn't get on but played.
Ah, 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼.
It did go down and acknowledge the Aston Villa supporters as well at full time, which was nice. And there's a man who's just won his 40th trophy as a Paris Saint-Germain player, the great 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝑎𝑍.
Marcos Ellos Correa. Let's go.
And he'll walk towards his team.
Allez, le président. Let's go. Oh, allez.
All got to beat again. He's waiting for the owner to come and join him before the celebrations can begin.
Oh, hey, 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 hey. On est champion, on est champion, on est champion, on est champion, on est. Allez les gars, vamos! Vamos!
Yeah, brilliant scenes out there in Salzburg and PSG winning back-to-back UEFA Cups, of course, after their back-to-back Champions League trophies as well. And when you think of the road that it took to get there, all those opportunities, all the big names that have come through the door at the Parc des Princes, and they've finally become the team.
Hey guys, does anyone know why didn't 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑖𝑎𝑍 play?
Now they are really a team in the big time. They're a team that will win the biggest of trophies with the most incredible of managers as well in 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝑎𝑍. Farah and Alan, if PSG say, do you know what, we want this player, I mean, no one's going to say no, are they?
We are the champions, my friend. Boom, boom, and we'll keep on fighting to the end. Dun, 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 dun. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, but we are the champions of the world. Vamos!
You know, some of their players coming.
If 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑖𝑎𝑍 played, PSG would have won 6-1. The ref was awful. I think he had he was fine.
You know, this squad is so young that, you know, it's
like, what do you think he got wrong?
for everybody else around them, you know,
Mate, he was awful. Okay, what decision in particular are you mad about?
You heard do they say it? They're hungry, so I would imagine for a little while yet.
They want the top talent. There's no getting away from that. They'll probably.
I mean, maybe there's one I'm missing here, but I don't think there was.
You have to fit into the 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑍 plan, the structure, the shape of the team. Yes, you can go and do the lovely stuff, the flicks and the tricks, and the the passes through the middle and all that sort of thing, but you have to work hard for the team. I think that's non-negotiable with him. You have to work.
He was so soft. Only gave fouls PSG's way as well.
He's looking for the full pass.
Is it not okay? If you're saying he's soft, like I thought you said like he missed a huge thing or anything. There's nothing crazy.
At a certain age group and looking towards the future, so.
It's interesting because that's the captain who's been there through the multiple generations, but he's kind of almost, he's sort of the last man standing, isn't he, from the old guard almost?
Yeah, that's true.
I think you need experience. I mean, I used to say that when I was getting older as well. Wasn't quite like him, to be fair, but I genuinely do believe when you've got the young, talented players, they need to learn off the older, experienced ones who show them. 𝙀𝙀𝘆𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑎 speaks about it, the core of the group. You still need that, and then everybody round about.
All right, guys. Good day. PSG back as European super winners. Super champion d'Europe, pour préciser. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you guys so much. And as the PSG theme song goes and plays with Daft Punk, thank you guys very much. It's been a pleasure as always. We will catch each other over the course of the season, maybe on Sunday for the PSG 𝙁𝙁 des Champions game. But with that, guys, it's been a pleasure. And remember, stay safe, stay kind, and stay blessed. Godspeed.
Truly up and running.